right? First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise and the glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hamdash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders GMS who rule well, teach well, being great example towards y'all brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations. Hopefully, they got that word, truth, and in sincerity, proper four wins in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Put you to get up out of here. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp coming with another, all right, street sermon going into the downfall of the wicked kingdom, all right, called America, man, that's ran by these Edomites. Also, the downfall of this whole beast system, man, that dominates the earth, okay, and wickedness, man, okay? Brothers can get there throughout 10, all right, because we're living in a time where the Lord is transitioning of power in the earth from one people to another, all right? That transfer of power is going to be from Esau, with Amalek, these elite bankers, all right, to the house of David. We Howard Shah established the throne of David in the earth, man. Okay, we live in this very heavy time. All right, because this is the last transition of kingdoms, man. Okay, you got there's a quick one. This is Psalm 75, beginning at verse 6. Beginning at verse 5. All right, sorry for verse 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. All right, because the Edomites are dealing very foolishly with foolishness. Okay, destroying the earth, destroying society to be rebellious against how about Shema Shah. All right, that's a very foolish fool within your leadership is to make war with your maker, man. Okay, this is what Esau even does. Someone says that they want to go get a sex change. That's like going to war with their maker. Because your maker created you to be like, nah. That's why it's so big, the Trans Am, you know, the transformer movement is so big because that's a direct rebellion against the maker, man. That's what Esau is about. That's why I said his workers, after the workers of Satan, which is to turn to the adversary, man. Okay? I say, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. Yep. But the Heavenly Father is judge. Yep. So promotion doesn't come from the earth. Before a nation comes to power, it has to be ordained in heaven. The Lord has to ordain leadership. Okay? The Lord has to ordain a nation to come in power and for a nation to come. That's why a nation doesn't come into power before its time, and it doesn't go out of power before its time. Because it's all set up by Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right? For the Heavenly Father is the judge. Yep. Lord is the judge. He put up down one and set it up another. On the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, there is a cup, and the wine is red, and is full of mixture, and he poured out of the same. For the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall bring them out and drink them. Yeah, so the Lord, you know, Michael said, into a cup, you know, he can pass the cup to who doubles he wants. Just like he passed that cup of leadership to whoever he wants. All right, but he says, dregs thereof, which is the worst part of the cup, wicked going to take back, which is the Edomite. But if devil's captivity is going to be far worse than captivity these days. Okay, because we're going to be guys on earth. But I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the God of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off. All the horns of the wicked will I cut off. And let's remind you, okay? Talk about the horns. Okay? But the Lord is going to put all the horns of the wicked off. All their authority. Okay, all their power is going to be spread off to the earth, man. Okay? Because they take the drink water off, man. All right? Yeah. But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Okay? This is Zephaniah chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 8. I have heard the reproach of Moabites and the reviling of the children of Ammon.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2. It said, gather yourselves together, gather yourselves, ye gather together, O nations not desired. Here it is. Yeah, people going to okay, when we took on the chart, the common theme of all these people is they listen to God. They're the most positive, they're the most oppressive. You know, I remember when the brother Yasma first seen this chart, it resonated with me. Like, damn, all these people, you can see the common with, man, which is the person, man. Okay? So when you see this trial, it represents Revelation 2 and 1, man. Oh, nation not desired, man. Okay, go ahead. Before the decree will spring forth, before the day pass as the shaft, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. See, the Lord's going to make a decree for judgment to proceed in the earth. So he's saying gather together before the decree. Otherwise, how son don't even know the time. Okay? Showing you that the Lord's going to make an act of your time with the Lord's going to decree. Okay? The bearded man controlling the chaos. Okay? So this decree is going to be pronounced soon, man. It's going to be pronounced in the spiritual realm and it's going to play out in the earth. Okay? So before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, that's another. People have become so proud because they really haven't built the business of the Lord of the earth. Okay? The Lord has just been letting people, he's still heaven. Okay, go ahead. Before the day of the Lord, anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. All ye meek of the earth. Because coming to the ministry, you have to humble the Lord. You have to become a shield. All right? You have to become a preacher. Okay? You got to pour out your whole mind to accept the truth. All right? Seek righteousness. Seek meekness. It may be you that be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Take what the Lord's anger. Also, you have to charity. And outside the anger, it's going to be the Lord's wrath without victory. Okay? For God shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon a desolation. That's speaking of the actual home. Okay? Now, okay? So let's speak about actual land. The Lord's going to clear the land out in the third world war. He's going to renovate it for the 20th body. Okay? That's why all of those Israeli called hostile have this is capability. Okay? Syria, all right? All those nations surrounding Israel, all right? Iran, Iran has a top tier long distance program. Okay? That precision guided each field, man. Iran has this on the top tier level. Okay? That's to fulfill these prophecies. Okay? To clear our land out from the people will be renovated. Okay, will be evicted in World War III. Anger of the Lord. They shall drive out Ashdod at the noonday. Ashdod, that's the land. Okay? Southern Israel. We're going to the geographical location of our land being rooted out. And Ekron shall be rooted up. Woe unto the inhabitants of the seacoast, the nations of Cheretans. The word of the Lord is against you, O Canaan, the land of Philistines. That's all I learned. Okay? There's something enough on this part of my land. All right? That's going to be figured out. I will even destroy thee, and there shall be no inhabitants. There shall be no inhabitants. Those heathens going to be evicted before. They'll sleep out. They'll be melted. Okay? You're going to part of the fertilizer. All right? That's what the Lord can do in the earth, man. That's why the main thing that we speak on now is what prophecy. All right? Oh, what you got right there. Get that one.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is proper.
Yeah, so we process. Other than Zephaniah 2, who is going to sit one over this property. This is how it's done. All right, it's going to put it out. All right, lands in the earth. It's going to turn America to death. Okay? Or it's going to be a clean sweep wickedness to establish a kingdom and righteousness. Okay? It's time for the earth, all right, to flourish, give forth its strength, and the earth is suffering from the devil.
Yeah.
Like you had said, this earth hasn't really felt the presence of the Lord in a long, long time. And when it does, it's going to be like during the days of Egypt. This is Exodus chapter 10, verse 21. The Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. Yeah, you know, that authority when Yahweh Shah sent that command, that death be in the room, people just dying, it's gonna be felt. People gonna know it's gonna be a power behind that.
It's gonna be thick, you know. Because if you go back to that plague, it goes more into detail. You read the Wisdom of Solomon. Basically, the Lord was terrifying them with demons. It's pretty much like it was a blackout throughout the land of Egypt, but it was light on our side. But he was terrifying them through visions. They were seeing shit, hearing shit. It was a plague of darkness, but it was real thick. But it reminded me of what Apostle Hart had said. He said a while back when they used to do their studio lessons, their studio sit downs, basically how death itself is the actual spirit. You know, like you got death angels, and you have even angels that sit to, kill people, but death itself is a spirit. All right, so he had made the point how the Lord is going to unleash death this last time, because this is going to be the only time he needs to do it like this. So I mean, that's why this is classified as the worst time ever that's coming to this earth. And when you examine or you scrutinize these different Hebrew Israelite groups, no one else is talking about it. It's as if Jacob trouble is irrelevant. The only people that's bringing it to mind, are the Lord's prophets, man, the men that he sent. Now that's it, bro. Yeah.
I had a point I wanted to bring out before going back to Sirach 10:4. The Most High will set up one that is profitable. You have to be an asset to the business. So your Hawashai is going to be the power seat of existence. It's going to be an asset. So with the law, statutes, and commandments, that's his strategy book. But it's going to engender righteousness in the earth. He said, he's going to set up one that is profitable. Because right now, the kings of the earth, they're not profitable to the earth. So Yahweh Shai is going to be a profitable leader to the earth.
I would say primitive.
Yep.
Everything going back to primitive. People are leaving their natural purpose. It's just primitive, man. They're moving off lust. That ain't how society is supposed to be ran. It's order. All right, it's supposed to be established on earth. Okay.
All right. Back in Zephaniah 2, verse 6. And the seacoast shall be dwelling, and cottages for shepherds, and flocks, folds for flocks. And the coast shall be from the remnant of the house of Judah.
Remnant of the house. Okay. Okay. They're showing how the elect going back first.
They shall feed their bones in the houses of Ashkelon. Shall they lie down in the evening, for the Lord their God will visit them and turn away their captives.
Yeah, that's going to be our rest. Okay, just a position of rest. And then let's talk about that land being a portion of the land. Like Ezekiel 36.
Okay. Verse 8, it said, I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revealing of the children of Ammon.
Because it's all by all turn around when you saw the world. You know, that's why you see pretty much Moab or over there China, they're pretty much the prototype of the different systems that you saw when it rolled out that earth. Yeah, social figure. All right. Israelite, these all the different things. Okay. That's why Moab is ahead of the curve because Moab is already, a communist, system where the citizens don't have the laws and privileges that the Americans got. That's why it's gonna get real bloody in America, because these citizens are so used to these rights and these privileges. Go ahead.
Whereby they have reproached my people
Yep.
and magnified themselves against their border.
Yep. Because all these people, okay, they are able to what? Rule the earth. All right. And this conglomerate under Esau, as long as they keep these people down on the side, tribe. Okay? That's the whole big play of this world system. To keep the tribe down, and the heathen are able to rule as they please. Beginning with Esau, okay? That's why it's a world war being configured. All right, so Yahushua can come and dominate these militaries of the earth, destroy these militaries of the earth, right? All in one place. Hey, the Lord really, when you go into the Middle East, like the Lord, He's gathering, like you gather sticks for the fire. Well, that's what the Lord's doing to the military. Man. He's gathering them to burn them, man. Okay, go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, says the Lord Yahweh Shah of the host, the powers of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah.
Yep, the destruction. But see, Moab, China's going to kill the Muslims. They're going to be completely destroyed, but they're going to kill the fire of Sodom. Okay? America's going to get some shots off. All right? But the return is coming back to America, going to turn this bitch to the devil. Man. Okay? World War II is going to devastate the Earth's infrastructure. Man. Okay? Majority of the nukes coming to America, but you have nukes going to other places as well, man. All right? But Russia going to touch up the EU. EU going to be, shooting at Russia. All right? America going to be shooting across the Pacific. America got missiles in Hawaii. Okay? So it's going to be, hey, nations going to get touched up, but America's going to be a desert. Go ahead. Yeah.
Even the breeding of nettles and salt pits, and the perpetual distillation, the residue of my people shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them.
Yep. Let's talk about possessing heat. Okay? When you come out those cherries, you're rounding up all these heat. Post World War III, we come out those cherries, man, your house shot, you're around these heat up to spoil, man. New body. Yeah, they being brought. It wasn't they should take them to their place. Yeah. Because they got to start at Jerusalem and build out. Okay, all the labor going to Israel first. Man. Okay, that manual labor from the people going to Israel, then we're gonna scale out, man.
One more. He says, this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts.
Yep. So these heathens have magnified themselves against who? Man? The Lord shows the people. Like I say, in these councils, they have these summits. All right, you can best believe it's a major topic. All right, it's a lot of emphasis on making sure these people stay at the bottom. That's how this new world order. That's how the world system works. And in the new world order, they want to reduce these people as much as possible.
He said, this is verse 11. He said, the Lord will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and the men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen.
Yep. Hey, but the Lord shall be exalted alone in the day. Yeah. Okay. Let's prove that Amalek are not the people. It's like
it says, verse 11, Zephaniah 2 and 11 says, the Lord will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth.
Right. So why do you have all these different religions still? You know? Go ahead, bro.
And men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen.
Right. But then you see Amalek, now they put that Judaism mess, which was really it's just the belief in the Talmud, you know. They also believe in the Kabbalah. But basically you see our God is not the only or main God being worshipped on the earth, man. So how can that be the real people in the land, man? You know? And it doesn't matter how much dirty work y'all do and how much you big elite hire guys like vocab, you still can't make yourself the people. The brother was mentioning Ashdod earlier. That's a place where Judah used to dwell. You know, but it tells you in Zechariah in the prophecy, as of right now, a bastard should dwell in Ashdod, man. You know, in the gospel, according to St. Luke, it says Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times the Gentiles be fulfilled. So it's obviously heathens that's in our land in place of us right now. You know, and the whole earth is waking up to that, man. You know? Yeah.
In Psalm chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
You go to the word rage, not one of the definitions is inspired. Okay? Inspired with inspiration. Okay? And these nations conspire together to do good things. Okay? To keep this current system going, so now they can utilize it, so they can have more control. Esau wants to pour his empire, and he wants to pour it out captivity, man. But that's a vain thing because, hey, the Lord said, hey, come to my people, let them know that what our warfare is accomplished, man. Okay, the Lord ain't got us in this position forever, man. This is temporary. Okay, what did King David say? Without anger and fury forever. Right. No, man. Eventually, the Lord's gonna have mercy on his people, man. So the heathen are imagining the vain thing, man, with all these conspiring against these people, man. Now, I say what makes it vain is that it's not written. Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. Like you were meant to come this far, but everything else it's not written to happen.
I'm gonna read that in NLT. It said, why are the nations so angry? Why do they waste their time with futile plans?
Okay, this whole sea hill, whole digital system, this whole earth being ran by AI. Okay, and people, worshiping pretty much. Esau wants to do away with the Most High. He wants to do away with Howard Shah. He wants to do away with the concept of the Israelite. He wants a completely satanic society on earth. Okay, that's why you see the more the closer they get to the digital system, the more lewdness that they're opening up in the earth. Okay.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying,
The kings of the earth are these elite bankers. These are in a circle of council of those bankers. Because they have the earth in subjugation due to debt. They got whole nations that are in debt to them. Okay? But the scripture says that the borrower is subject to the lender. That's how the banking family too. They're the kings of the earth. These governments are subjugated to their agenda. That's why you had all these presidents come into office, but the agenda stayed the same. Okay? Yeah, bro.
it said, let us break their bands asunder and cast their cords from us.
Yep. And they want to do it. Esau wants to do away with any form of righteousness. You see, the law is like bands unto him. If the law doesn't allow him to do it, okay? So he wants to do away with it. That's why you always going to deliver to do what? To be wicked. That's why he wants to do away with the Bible. He wants to do away with the concept of Israel, the concept of a higher power. Okay? Because it's a restraint on his wicked ass, man. You know? So,
he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Yeah, laugh and stop. And you see, and you look at Esau down like you wouldn't know, like you like, what are these niggas doing, man? They attack the trail, man. Yeah, even last night they reached the kill trail. Yeah. They mentioned the kill trail boxing match, man.
You know? Like, what these niggas doing, man? The false flags getting terrible. Yeah, okay. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Different, what you call them, propagandas. You can see through the propaganda. It's like, he's a joke now, man, what he's trying to do. And the people that, still believe it, those are the people who the Lord has given over to this man.
Father, they say this. He's so petty that if he puts out a false flag, some type of propaganda, something happens, right?
Yeah.
There's a video challenging it. Then that video get a strike,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
taken down.
yeah.
You say anything about any of his industries
Yep,
that
yep,
currently exist,
yep.
you get a strike.
Yep.
Your whole 3-hour live stream get taken down
Yep.
because you challenge his narrative.
Yep. Or you can just let a video play that he made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know,
right.
and go into it. It's like, man, it's your video, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, that's the pettiness.
Petty, man.
You know? Yeah.
And then should he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure.
Yep. That's going to be the war. You know, called World War III. That's going to be the scene. That's going to be the scene outside.
He said, Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion.
That's how his son. Okay? So he said he's going to vex him in the sword displeasure. That's going to be a war. How shot coming in the war. After the war, how shot is going to establish righteous kingdom on earth, right? And which we are fighting on everything.
Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe comes quickly.
Yeah, third war. All right, third war is third world war. Second world war is past. Okay? Which America was established as the power of the earth. All right, in the Britain, the dollar the world, the first currency. Okay? So leading up into this third world, all right, this is how Shai is going to get this. Okay? Going back to the Psalm chapter 2, verse 6. Okay? He's going to vex them in this place.
And the servants, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdom of this world hath become the kingdom of our Lord.
The kingdom of this world have become the kingdom of our Lord. Of Jacob holding Esau's feet. Okay? Because the foot of a man is what? The kingdom of a man. See, Esau's kingdom had to be birthed first. In what? The Renaissance. That was Esau coming out the womb first with his blessing from Isaac and the fatness of the earth. Because when he came out during the Renaissance, that's when he went into the whole earth conquering, man. Going across oceans, conquering. Because they conquered the tribes first. Well, the British, they went to conquer Moab, they went to conquer Elam and India. Okay? That nigga went and got that blessing from Isaac during the Renaissance period, representing him coming out the womb first.
He did.
Yeah. But now, hey, the hand coming out the womb now, man. Okay?
Because also this is really all set up to lead you into making war with your Howard shot. Like Brother had said, Revelation 20, go out to the sea of the nations on the four quarters of the earth. But because it's all pretty much led up to this point where you about to have a third war. World War III, which Howard shot, he's come back in the midst, basically to pin y'all against each other, man. It's like you did the tribes. You had a term that's called divide and conquer. And to this day, that works on Jake. You had a Willie Lynch letter, everybody know about that. And they were really ready for Benjamin, which are down on the islands. But the same tactic was used on Judah and other tribes in America, man. But the Lord will use that same strategy on you. And it's actually started right now. Love Pastor Hart, he's speaking on NATO and the EU nations. Basically, they're starting to hate the war.
Someone started to side with Russia. Like French, Germany, like more troops with Russia, man. Economically, militarily, it makes more sense for us to be with Russia, man, because they in close proximity to Russia, so it's cheaper oil, and then it wouldn't benefit them to start a war with Russia with them being there close to Russia, man. Okay, while America over here chilling, man. Somebody should be, we better off being with Russia, man. I think it's divine company, you know? Okay.
It says the kingdom of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Yahweh Shah, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Yeah, that's represents the same type of kingdom. Because kingdom is turned from Esau to the kingdom of the executive kingdom. That's why the outside came out of Jacob the truth. Okay? That's what it is, that they transfer power. Okay? That's how all kingdoms work. They transfer from nations to the next nation. Okay? So it's like in your birth. Right there, like I said, he's the ankle, and then the Esau, he is the ankle of his kingdom, man. The foot coming out, but the hand wrapped around that foot, man. Okay? We got this nigga at the end of his kingdom, we got this nigga, man. On his heel. Yeah, we got this nigga, man. We don't grab hold of this nigga, man. You got it, bro.
St. John chapter 16, verse 20. Verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. Ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy.
Yeah, so within this man's kingdom, okay, in his age, as the people, now our sorrow is turned to joy. Why? Because our rulership is not birth into the earth. Go ahead. That's why he's gonna make that now.
Woman, when she is in travail, have sorrow, because her hour is come.
Yep. Why would you fail have sorrow? Birth pain. Okay? Right now we're going through the birth pain. Okay? It's not even born to earth.
As soon as she is delivered of the child, she remember no more the anguish for joy that a man is born into the world.
Yeah, what you somehow we're not going to remember the uncomfort of this kingdom. It's not, it's not even going to be a topic, man, because we're going to be so old. Our kingdom is perfect.
Going back to the divide and conquer. All right, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound unto thee. There is none understanding in him.
Bread is a number of wine. Okay, because all their countries are tied to each other. Okay, okay, those same nations linked to American economically are against this, turning against this place militarily. Okay, that's part of it. We can see that play out. That's part of what? Okay, you're gonna get very uncomfortable with this environment.
Basically, birth of a nation. You know, when she goes more into detail in that, you read the book of the prophet Isaiah. You know, it says, who have heard such things, shall a nation be born at once. But as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her son. So, like I said, we got to go through the uncomfortable part, in order to come out on the other side. Because once we come up out of here, we come up out of here with new bodies, man. So like the Lord, he really, like, it's like really like a new nation. Just like when he brought us out of Egypt, All right.
Can I get that in the NLT? It's Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. It said, all your allies will turn against you. They will help chase you from your land. They will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you.
Yeah, you gotta understand that these nations suffer based off the decision made by America. We watch the news, they talk about America making a lot of decisions, which means they because America is going back to the core of what rise control. Okay, that's why America is able to make these independent decisions, but America benefit from two nations suffer, man. You got
your trusted friends will set traps for you,
Yep.
And you won't even know about it.
You won't even know about it. You see? Because America
America is so compassed, all right, to the point that you got documentaries out there to say America can go to war with the earth. You know, you got certain Edomites who put these documentaries out like America can go to war with the earth, man. You know? So these compass ass Americans, they think, you know, that they have the might to take on the earth, man. Okay? But their pride blinds you, man. Okay? Their pride will blind you to the fact that you can be defeated, man. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Second Ezra chapter 16, beginning at verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with son in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb.
It's gonna be that it's gonna be, you know, like the woman gonna be labor, you know, bring forth a new empire, man. It get real intense, you know, before the actual, you know, child comes out.
You know, contractions.
Yep. Because then when the woman get ready to have birth, their contraction, hey, that's her opening up. You know, that's why she gotta keep contracting, open up, ready to deliver. Man. This is what these times is doing, man. Is open this place up, man. For our roots, man.
Yeah, Edom, they call it thinning the veil.
Yep.
You know, say within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains when the son cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
So when these things get to the point where we're not, you can't people turn the fence anymore because it's so chaotic, right? All right, be at that time, man. All right, you gotta
If I can add, it's like it said, what the scripture going to when the affliction of Zion is fulfilled. So at the same time, Zion is the one gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be going through them. We're gonna be going through that Jacob's trouble at the same time. Esau kingdom coming to an end, so he gonna be coming. So the affliction gonna be coming to us, you know. But that child gonna be ready to come forth, which is our son, you know, which is our king. You got it.
like what it says, because what about Paul, what's relationship,
So,
you know?
It's like a recycle of what happened in the book of Matthew. All right, because we was already under Herod, or under oppression, so to speak. But Yahweh was born to be our deliverer. Then now in the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, Herod is about to be after us again, but a deliverer is about to come forth. This time coming to deliver us. First he came to spiritually to deliver us from our own transgressions. Now he's about to deliver us from Herod, basically.
And it's a spirit, so when you talk about how I come what it say, again, we open up.
Yep. Y'all, the spirit has tried to go into the other side. That's like the womb open. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Which makes it go back to mother.
All right, verse 39. Even so, shall not the plague be slacks come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
Sorrow on every side. Okay? So we're going to see a suffering, all right, on earth has never been before, man. Okay? Because this is the end of every rulership, and Esau the last, all right, to have a rulership in the earth. Okay? And the punishment is coming from the earth. It's going to be beyond anything because the earth has never been this rebellious. This is how much you outside. Okay? That's why you got Psalm 2nd chapter. Still got that. Because you got with Psalm 2nd chapter, got to talk about say how the movie will show the end.
Reverse chronology.
Yeah, reverse chronology. Psalms 2 is like that. Because you got to imagine the elites having councils, okay, about the new world order, about the sea hill, about what they want to try, okay, the satanic empire they want to bring to the earth, okay. The movie starts there, okay, it's showing you the end, and then it'll jump back all the way to the beginning with Yahweh Shai, the Most High Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Verse 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh has said unto me, Thou art my son, This day have I begotten thee.
So we go all the way back to when the Most High brought forth Yahushua, because it went to the elites and their councils, okay, what they were speaking of, and then they went to World War III. I will vex them in my sword displeasure, so you see a war, okay, and then you see Yahushua, all right, on the throne, okay, but then it goes back to the beginning.
Because he was created for that very purpose.
He was created for that purpose.
You know, you read in Daniel 7. Like that's why his heavenly Father brought him forth to give him everything, man. You know,
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
We waiting on that.
Yeah.
And we waiting to inherit people, man.
that's the promotion.
That's the promotion, man. We're waiting to inherit the nations, man. All that stuff you need done that you do, now you're gonna have somebody else do it for you.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, middle school shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about that. You know, but even like a lot of women, you know, but you have women in shrine. But the nature of the woman, she's particularly, because really we're supposed to have handmaids, man. You know, and them handmaids supposed to know our woman back and forth like our woman know us back and forth, man. But you gotta inherit the heathens for that, man.
That's gonna be their Syria.
Yeah,
Well, let's
listen, man.
Women are royal.
Yeah.
They're your helpmeet. They're under you, but she needs heathen women under her. You know, because when Jacob inherited those daughters, Leah and Rachel, they came with handmaids. You know, that's how the other sons got born.
Even when Abraham's servant was gonna get Bethel, Bethel came with some nurses. You know, she had nurses. You know.
Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
The uttermost portion of the earth is our possession. And that's why Abraham gave him the promise. Okay? Kings shall come out of thy vows. Okay? In order for kings to come out of our Lord, you got to be in power. Okay? So he promised Abraham a dynasty, man.
Yeah.
Through Isaac, through Jacob, and then through Jacob, who had the 12 tribes.
Yeah, because it's an eternal inheritance. That the promise, you know, and Amalek knows that. That's why they in our land. Because here it is, we at the end of their rulership. They can really pretend to be anybody else, and they do that too. But who they mainly want to be, because being us come with that, you know. An eternal inheritance, man. It's in Proverbs. It says, when the rights are in authority, the people rejoice. But going back to what was said to our forefather Yaakov, Jacob, the Lord make him a nation and a company of nations. When the rights are in authority, you look that word up, authority, in Proverbs, it means in great number. So like brother said, just the dynasties, you know, it houses, man. Like each brother really gonna become like his own nation. That's what this comes with, you know.
And one thing that caught my eye, I was reading 2 Samuel, and King David had sons, right? You know, he had his son, what's his Amnon, stuff with his half sister. He had Absalom. And what did Absalom do? He set up a feast for all of King David's sons. So it was second nature for a king to have multiple sons. Because it said King David had 8 wives. Then it said he went out and bought 4 wives, got more wives. So, but if you that conspiracy to kill Amnon, guess what? It was going to be a feast consisting of all King David's sons, showing you that, hey man, we deal with power, we deal with numbers.
Yeah, bro. Each of those sons have their own states.
Yep.
No?
Yep.
You going back to that, and that makes you think big. Like you argue about a hat. You know, Jay gonna argue about a hat. Like, come on, man, goddamn hat. You know, when you think like that, you start thinking big, man. You know, you got
Like I said, it's for the heathen for thine inheritance, their possession, and the uttermost parts of the earth.
Yeah.
The uttermost parts of the earth. This is what we gonna possess. We possess in the whole earth. Like you saying, see, this is what the Bible do, but you got people don't understand the Bible. The Bible put the Israelite man, it puts him in that rulership mentality. It puts you in a king mentality, man. You know, and this is why the pastors won't these scriptures we read. They never go into them, because even if they just read them to the congregation and not telling the Israelites, They started to get this mentality, man, frame of rulership mentality. You know what I'm saying? Not no equal mentality. You got a king mentality, like, as the Lord said, He created us, made us to be above all the nations.
Yeah, but check this out, Shaquan. These goddamn Christian crackers, they go to church and they'll push to you this universalism, but they motherfucking ass still in their mind think they over you, man.
Right.
And they look dinner time, me and the elders put the school together. Our teacher would tell his daughter and his sons that basically they better than us. And this same motherfucker the next day gonna teach us art. You know? They think here it is, this Edomite supremacy catapult them above us, but now we come with a doctrine that counters that, and now they upset. But see, that's what the Lord said, man. The Lord ain't dealing with these religions, man. It's about sovereignty. You know, the Bible about sovereignty, man.
Verse, and this the Lord said, as He told His son that, and then Yahweh Shai taught the 144,000 that, like, this the mission right here. You know what I'm saying? It's already declared in the heavens, but y'all gonna go out on earth and my will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So y'all gonna go to this next dimension, a lower dimension. It show my power. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go. It's a process of things you'll have to go through. You're gonna go through different lifestyles where you're gonna fall, you're gonna stumble, but you're gonna from the glory you came from, you're gonna fall all the way to the lowest point. But then you're gonna find your way back to that glory. You know what I'm saying? But then you're gonna be glorified to where you ain't gonna fall again. This is what it's all about. This is what the Bible is, just a treasure map to show you the glory we came from and what the glory we got to get back to. And this is the time we in, because see, we got a job to do. This is our job right here, to ask the Lord is to speak this, to manifest this, you know. We got to do it. We got a job to do, you know. Even though we waiting on the Lord to rise up to the plate, but what He said, give Him no rest till He do this. So we got to speak this. We got, you know what I'm saying? We connecting with the heavens with our words of what we saying. You know, with what we do. That's why I say we made a special unto the angels and to men. Everything really relying on the 144,000 to do their job first, and then, you know, their job, they coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to be made ready. We being made ready, and then they coming. So it's a job that ain't finished yet. That, hey, we steady being elevated and amplified with the glory, you know, through the spirit of. We got a job, man. Brothers got to start really like embracing it in their behind. Like, that power is, we got the power. It just got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to tap into it and get into it, you know.
Just to add, like it says in Acts, first you receive power after you receive the word. After the Spirit is upon you, and the Spirit is really the word. So the understanding of the word, or this mystery being revealed, that's the first step into power. The second step is ownership of existence, man. But first it comes with knowledge. Right. All right, that's why it says the desire for wisdom brings forth the kingdom. Because we just spent the last, 300 years in darkness. The dry bone state. Right. So now we got the flesh on our bones, but what happens after that? Power. Right. You know, because really, I speak as a man, I desire power over people, over spiritual power. Right. I mean, I think that's complimentary. I love to fly. That'd be nice. But that's having everything coming to you. Right. I said the gate should be open continually, man.
That's spiritual power within itself.
Yeah.
You know, like the scripture said, as a man thinketh, so yield. Yeah. Then it said, call those things as though they not, as though they were. So we really got to, this is what we claiming all of these. So we got to speak it. We got to say it. Yep. We got to say this and speak it and believe it for it to be manifest. That's all these scriptures is doing, is showing you how to mortify the members of this flesh, and you come from within with everything, and it's gonna be manifest. Yep.
Then when he came back to Father, you know, but who got mad? His brother. You know, because he did, you know, he felt like he shouldn't receive those riches. You know, the same way with the talents, you know, one that goes the wages, you know, those that come in at the end, you know, he pays the same wages those that do doing.
And going back to when Yahweh Shai first came on the scene and left us off the apostleship, you know, the jakes that was scattered had acculturated into the way of the Grecians.
Yeah, that man with that proper
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. So we was under the Greco-Roman state. So the Jews that never left Jerusalem, they was always traditional. They always kept the laws. They look at the Israelites that had been scattered out, like, damn, these niggas.
Yeah, they didn't want them to pinpoint any inheritance.
Right, because they would still keep the laws. We have to come to Jerusalem to keep the high holy days. But they probably came to Jerusalem with tattoos, bald head, speaking Greek. So, but guess what? We're the prodigal son.
Yeah.
He ain't that sorry.
Came back sorry.
Yeah, Father, son. He ain't gonna come back in the son. But I just serve.
Yeah.
My father now.
Yep.
And that Catholic, that outside of
Woo. Right, cause we see we desire, like the brother was saying, like the elder was saying, we desire to rule ownership over the people. Why? To establish righteousness in the earth. It ain't just we want the power. We ain't gonna do what Esau done with it. Esau get the power, manipulate and control wickedness. You know what I'm saying? He ain't using the power rightfully. See, this is why the Lord gave us the law, statutes, and commandments. So we gonna govern the earth in righteousness, and it's gonna make everything better. It's gonna make everything in its perfect form and order. Because when we talk about our people, like when we talk about rulership, oh, you want to be just like the white man? It make you no better. No, we rule. We gonna rule in righteousness. You know, he ain't gonna rule like he ruled. And the Lord just happened to chose these people on the sand to do it. You have to understand that this ain't nothing we made. Our people got the Bibles in their house. They go to church on Sunday. So when we start reading these scriptures about rulership, and the Lord talks about it, salvation and deliverance for a certain people, he said he's gonna make us kings and priests. That's talking about a people. See, that they done put us in so much of a slave mentality, we don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? They don't want it. Right.
Christianity really made Jake get offended.
Right, come.
Start talking about rulership, Jake get offended and squirm.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right. But it's responsibility that come with it. That's why the Lord set up certain men that's gonna have to take on their responsibility. Because the leader, you can't hide from the people. You got to be amongst the people. You got to go. You got to judge. That's like Solomon. You put your head on the line, right? So to speak. Right, and then because if you make yourself a standard, they looking, waiting on you to mess up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, that's why Esau created a projection. He projected himself as a god because he's really not a god. Like with Edomite supremacy and the illusion that everything he did was superior. But a lion doesn't have to have a projection. A lion is going to be amongst the other species saying, dominate. The lion of the tribe of Judah. Esau had to create that projection that he was eyes to put everybody in fear, like, ooh, a white man.
You already get a line.
Yep.
You do got to take time to get down.
Yep.
But for the most part, mine be chill, they can land down. They got nothing to prove. You know what it is, right? That's the mentality that the Lord is to where, we're not obsessed with power for personal gain for the benefit of the earth. All right? I was trying to show you this while he was watching the disciples. Okay? Because as a ruler, no decision maker is supposed to benefit the people that you rule over. Because even the brother's going to get
one more verse.
They're going to link up with them.
This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 9. Thou should break them with a rod of iron. Thou should dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Let's read that Revelation 2 and 25.
This is Revelation 2 and 25. But that which ye have already held fast till I come.
Already held.
It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
So that which we already have come, this is how Shah speaking to us. Okay? Because Yahushua knows that the Father has given him. And Yahushua, he became a sacrifice. So we would be, his brothers would be able to come back to their inheritance. So they can't bring it with him. Yeah, he wasn't selfish. The decision he made, they said, well, I can call these, but that wouldn't have benefited us. We would have got him out of the situation, but it wouldn't have benefited us. Okay? Nobody said, not my will, but thy will. No?
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
That's what the Lord said. power over the nations. That means they got to submit to your authority. Okay? When the Lord puts a nation in power, he puts the spirit on the other nations to be subjected. Okay? Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Yep.
As the vessel of a potter shall be broken.
Yep.
To shut.
Yep. Go ahead.
Even as I received of my father.
Even as I received of my Father. In Psalm 2. That's why I said, y'all gonna rule with rod of iron. And even that rod of iron that British captivity gonna put on the nations, that's going to benefit them in the long run.
It's really mercy in the end, you know. Let's speak about even though with how Wishai is coming back. Let's speak about the wrath of the Lamb, you know. But through that wrath, you know, eventually like mercy is being set up, man. You know, and healing.
Well, Jesus said, conquer thy child within yourself. So when we come back in the power on the outside, the nations are gonna be like little children. Like the nations are like little bad, undisciplined sons. So that's why I said we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron. Like you said, in the process of time, they're gonna mature into the law. You know, so we're gonna better them in the long run.
Like wild, like I said too, that they're gonna come to Zion and learn the way. That's
Right.
gonna be the descendants of those first Africans on Egypt. They get ruled their rod of iron. They're gonna get to the point. Then they're gonna see, well, everything is better.
Well, you remember Timbuktu?
Yeah.
That was the center of learning.
Yep.
During the Dark Ages. So everybody would come to Timbuktu to get educated.
Yep.
To show their on a series routes. Kuta wanted to go to, I think, Timbuktu. So, right. So in the kingdom, that's going to be like Timbuktu, Jerusalem. Becoming Easternized, being groomed into the ways of Yahweh Bahasam Yahweh Shai. You know?
Spiritual like schools is the actual center of the earth.
That's right. Yeah, that's what they call those learning places. Center of the earth. You know? Right.
Yeah, I got some. All right, this in the book of Tobit, right on time. Tobit chapter 13 and beginning at verse 10. I'm reading 10 and 11. All right. Give praise to the Lord, for he is good, and praise the everlasting King, that his tabernacle may be built in thee again with joy. And let him make joyful there in thee those that are captives.
Those that are captives, Lord, you gotta understand, we're gonna go from captivity. That's a big jump. See, in the ancient world, you will go from captive, and then eventually you will be sovereign. Okay, and then you become what, a vassal. Okay, they let you do your own thing, and then eventually you become a contender. All right, to be next up, and then you will overthrow the superpower. That's the superpower that's over you. Okay, and the Lord will take us straight from captivity to rulership.
And that's how Amalek did.
Yep.
Amalek was a vassal under the Persian Empire.
Yep.
So that what is it?
Right.
Well, yeah, they're in the Apocrypha, Esther in the Apocrypha.
Okay.
I think it mentioned that word vessel.
Yep.
What's this guy? Agag. Agag, he was a vessel under the king of Persia. But
Haman.
I'm sorry.
But he was a descendant of
He was a
Agag.
descendant of Agag the water. But Haman was a vessel under the Persian king. And he broke it down beautifully. After they came to overthrow, because after the Persians came to the power, which are really the descendants. The Macedonians, which are the descendants of Agag, they make an effort to blur it out of history. To put two and two together. You know?
Because it calls Philip II, the father of Alexander of Macedonia. And then in the Esther, in the Apocrypha, it calls Haman of Macedonia. And then you can link Haman to Agag, and Agag is king of Amalek.
Showing you that Philip of Macedonia is an Amalekite or an Edomite. But who did he birth? Alexander, the Grecian, man. Showing that, hey, that old serpent. That old serpent, man.
Right? It says, and love indeed forever those that are miserable. Verse 11. Many nations shall come from far to the name of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, with gifts in their hands, even gifts to the King of heaven. All generations shall praise thee with great joy.
Yeah, so the earth is going to flow to us. Okay, resources going to flow into us.
Yeah,
And our wisdom is going to flow out.
yeah, because that's Isaiah 60. Get gifts in their hands.
This is Revelation chapter 21. Like you say, this right straight link up with Isaiah 60 right here. This Revelation chapter 21, starting in verse 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it.
So that shows you that we're going to receive treatment from the nation.
Huh?
Okay, and that goes into the law. Like if the nation will make peace unto you, okay, and you wage war against it, and they want peace, then just make them tributaries and they have to be served. Okay, when you go into the law of the warfare, chapter, you see the law. There's a law that covers everything. That's another thing the Christian Bible don't tell you. Like they try to make seem that the law is just grievous, you know, because Christianity makes it seem like the law is grievous, but no, the law gives you the protocol of how to handle the world from the perspective of you a peasant. A lot of those things don't apply. You know, you just a peasant. And the Bible, the law was made to rule the earth with righteousness.
And the gates of it should not be shut at all by day, for there should be no night there, and they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it.
That's what we call worthless work. Okay, we're going to be in our rest. Okay, and everything is going to flow to us.
Right.
Okay, and our influence is going to be the standing of the earth. Man. The Lord can customize the earth for the Israelite man. Okay, that's what we're coming into. Man.
It makes sense because when you go to these other nations outside of Babylon the Great, and even here, you mainly see it here. But you look around the whole earth, everything's catered to Edom.
Right.
So you can leave, but it's like you went to an extension of his house. You went to another part of his house. But it's gonna be the opposite in our world, man.
Right, like all the nations bring their glory into Edom running stuff right now. So all the nations, whatever they props they got, they Edom benefit out. You know, so no matter what it is.
He just do guns.
And then he made the dollar the world reserve currency. So no matter where business take place across the earth, eventually it goes back to going through the dollar, you know. Last verse. And there should in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life. Because, right, like the brother said, Israel, like the elder said, because before those scriptures go into the 12 gates, it's going through the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
No, it shows what it says. The nations of them which are saved, those got to be Israelites. You know, and they say this specifically.
That, brothers, edified. You want to give our honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadosh.
of honor to our elder apostles and elder straight millstone well. Peace and blessings, health and wonders that I name with the elect. A Bible.
Bible.
Shalom.